Hi, it's Barbara Cassidy, and today I want to talk about navigating through the complex world of food connecting with migraines. Today, preservatives is a huge silent culprit that is found in probably the vast majority of the foods, and they lurk where you actually least expect it. We need to, I guess, identify and learn how to read the labels, but companies are so good at hiding and how they mask where their preservatives are. But it's everywhere today. When you walk in a grocery store, it's almost like guaranteed, hands down, there's going to be preservatives in the majority of the food in there. But you can find it in your freezer food. Yeah, that's a misconception that people think there's no preservatives in frozen food. False. Canned goods, boxed products, anything in a package. Your deli, ooh, the deli's got some big hard things in it. But there's several categories, and I think the more we learn, the more we're mindful, the more we comprehend, and the better choices that we will make. So personally, that's one of my big triggers is processed or food with preservatives in them. That's processed food. So that's one of my biggest triggers. So to me, this is super important, and why I go for a clean diet, a whole food type diet at all times. And yeah, it does take a little bit of time to graduate into that, but the payoff, oh my gosh, the payoff is like so good, so worth it. So I know many people are after convenience. I mean, there's a lot of households have 2 working parents in it, and everything is like, how fast can I get this done? We need food on the table, and I get it. But at the same time, if you begin to bit by bit make changes in the foods you purchase, you're going to find it's not going to take you long to make some changes. One of the things that I do that has been very, very helpful for me is I can my food. So at any given snap of the finger, all I've got to do is open up that lid, heat, and I can create a whole meal by what's in my pantry that I've canned. I think it's very false. Most people think, oh my gosh, that's ancient. No, there was a reason they did it. Seriously. It's ancient, or else it's so time consuming. Hands down, I disagree with that. I get that the product that let's say I'm canning green beans. Clean the green beans, get them into the jars, fill them with hot water, put them in the pressure canner. I walk away. So it takes probably prep, if 15 minutes, maybe. Put them in the canner, and then they pressure can for a certain length of time, let that cool down, take them out. And I've usually got anywhere from 6 to 12 jars of green beans ready. I can meat, hamburger. Oh my gosh, that's the greatest thing ever. Now, I'm very careful where I get my beef too, because a lot of that stuff has got all sorts of junk in it, right? But I can potatoes, vegetables, fruits. I mean, I do a whole chicken with vegetables. Take the chicken out, make sure there's no bones. Then I take the vegetables, and there's quite a few of them. I blend them in my Vitamix, and then I put them back into the broth. And then I not only can the chicken into quart jars, but then I'm also canning the broth into quart jars. And let me tell you, that's one healthy lunch if you're in a hurry and you're going to drink it on your way out the door. So you can find ways to beat that need for convenience. It's just step by step, like I was saying before. But let me ask you this. Did you know that preservatives are very toxic to our body? And I get people say all the time, oh, just a little bit won't hurt. The problem is all those little bits bioaccumulate in your body. That's when people turn to me and say, what can you do to help me? Because I'm in toxic overload, or I don't feel good. I've got this going on. And if you look at all the toxins they've been taking in, they have a toxic liver. That's when people turn to me. But I get it. I get change can be fearful for so many people. So start small. I think this is a really important topic. If you have migraines on a regular basis, preservatives are wicked in our bodies. And actually, even if you don't have migraines, those preservatives are just as damaging as they are for somebody that it would trigger the migraine for. But swap one processed item every time you go to the grocery store, and you'll see those small baby steps. Pretty soon it's no longer something that's fearful. It's just happening naturally for you. So I want to know what's holding you back from embracing a clean, whole food diet. Let's chat. Put an emoji or a comment down and let's chat, because I think this is a very important topic. Blessings, may you have wellness, purpose, and abundance.